It, I totally just lost my little saying. Hello, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody who is getting a raise, a promotion, or some sort of offer. This could even be like selling a house, or maybe even like an inheritance. But there's a sense of multiple areas of your life getting easier because of this offer or this deal. So I'm very excited for you. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hello, Carla. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box in case I said that too fast, along with more information on how to become a member or how to get one of my candles. I actually just lit 2 brand new, but they're the 16 ounce. I don't put those on the website, sorry guys. So it's like extra bright if you're wondering why I'm over here like squinting. All right, this is the OG, the Rider Waite or the Waite Smith. Aw, thank you, Carla. What else do we have? I should actually show you what I do have on my website. This is what I do sell. I will eventually figure out more about 16 ounce and how to actually do that. But for now, I just make it for myself because I'm greedy. Hello, how's it going? John Rice be like, that sounds like a not great question. Let's stay on topic or at least talk about things that other people are talking about, eh? Okay. We've got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, and the Star. So there's financial instability, and I honestly feel like this is because there's been a lot of negative energy around you. Now, some of you might feel like you've had someone trying to like use spell work, but this could be as simple as dealing with somebody who is struggling with their own finances and you try to extend a lifeline to them and it makes things more difficult for you. It could even be that you're trying to do like overtime work, but not necessarily getting paid because you feel like it's the right thing to do for the business, that kind of thing, right? Hello, Lemonade, what's up? I feel like we have a wish fulfillment coming to you because it was meant to be yours. And it's going to feel like it's something just like relieves the stress, you know? A weight is lifted off your shoulders. It's going well. It's like stormy and super windy out there, but it's good nonetheless. Hello, Viv. What's up? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Wands in the reverse, and the 5 of Wands. I feel like you've had to endure a lot of adversity or unexpected expenses or frustrations. So you really have been put through a lot. And the universe is like, okay. I feel like you need something to smile about over there. Let's make this a little easier. With the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like they're not getting what they should be getting. But with the 5 of Cups, there is this concern that when you have this opportunity come through, that some of you may be like, it's okay, I'm good where I'm at. No, this is a gift from the universe. You take it, and you're gonna like it. This is an offer that may initially seem a little bit out of your comfort zone, or it may seem like, gosh, I don't know if I'm really good at that. Is that what I should be doing? Believe in yourself. The rest is up to me and you. Name that song. Hello, Alec. How are you doing? Hello, Charlie. Hello, Chris. Hello, Catherine. How are you doing? Hello, Corey. I'm back, Hooks, and so are you. What's up? Hello, Universal. How are you doing? We've got the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is about work. I feel like there's like fresh energy around you. You may have felt rejected or like persona non grata. People weren't hiring, people weren't interested, people weren't making the offers that seemed right. But this is changing. There's something here in the energy around you that is different. And you're like, okay, well, it's a good thing I kept fighting for this, right? It's a good thing I remained focused, or a good thing I updated that resume last month. Hello, Belle. How are you doing? Hanged Man in the reverse and the Emperor. Look at you coming out as the Emperor. You have overcome difficulty or disappointment. Maybe even a lot of people who didn't really believe that you could achieve what you were focused on achieving, but you're coming out on top. You're getting what you want. I like that. I like that a lot. What do we want for a tarot deck? We'll go with the Tattoo Tarot. Ah, I'm proud of you. Excellent. Oh, it's my hater. You came back. Am I living rent-free in your brain? There's like millions of YouTube channels and you're like, I want to come back and call you insane. Alexa, play Mariah Carey, Obsessed. So we've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse again. That was the very first card that came out from the previous tarot deck. World in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. I love this because, okay, so the first trio that I pulled from that Rider-Waite-Smith deck had the Star as the third card. A card that can talk about wish fulfillment, as does the Nine of Cups. So this is saying, congratulations, you've made it through some tough times, but things are getting better. It's just important to make sure that you adjust your frame of mind, right? That's so freaking hilarious. I'm sorry, Lemonade, but also not sorry. Like, that was totally my goal. That's amazing. Hello, Matthias. And childish, don't lie to me. You're literally on a channel for psychics. What's wrong with you? I recognize your name. And I bet Lemonade recognizes your name too. Oh, it looks like it was the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is followed by the Judgment in the reverse. The Five of Cups. Why are you so obsessed with me? Look, this is interesting because I think there are people around you that felt like you had made the wrong choice. Why did you change your career? Why did you start that business? Why did you go back to school? Why did you think that you needed to, move to a different place? You walked away from something. You might have walked away from a relationship. You might have walked away from a career that you've been working for years. And people are like, are you okay? Do you have like a temperature? What's going on over there? They felt like there was something that had kind of like taken over you. Why are you so fixated on this being the only path that can work for you? Something worked out. Something's going in your favor. Hello, Danny. What's up? Excuse me. Hello, my church. You from Minnesota? I'm from Minnesota. I'm not in Minnesota. I moved to Tennessee. But I spent a lot of my life in Minnesota. And I don't miss the cold, okay? I love that right now it's like 77 degrees out there. Beautiful. Love it. But I do love me some Minnesota. Hello, Rodella. How are you doing? Oh, please don't include your personal information, please. Hello, Katrina. Hello. Hello, Pew Pew. I love that name so much. I think you've been on here before too, so welcome back if that's true. I don't think I'm going to disagree with you, Cast. That's pretty legit. So we've got the Eight of Swords and the King of Wands in the reverse. There are things that you see as, excuse me, things that you see as possible or doable that other people see as impossible. That's just like how life goes, right? How you're raised, who you're raised by, where you're raised, what kind of society around you. All these things are going to influence what you feel you could potentially do with your life. But the image in my mind is, y'all know the show Burn Notice? Fiona's character. I can't remember the actress's name. It's just like, it's right there. I don't know. But she was in this movie, Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, which is definitely old. I would think it's about 30 years old. And I definitely remember watching that when I was younger and just being so like taken with that idea of a woman who really, she finds a way to leave where she's not happy because she's obsessed with Atlantic City. And then she finds a way to like get a job jumping off of towers riding a horse. It's a pretty excellent movie if you ever have time to watch it. I'm not going to say there's not sad moments. There are definitely sad moments. But there are people who thought she was crazy for feeling like that's the path I need to go on and that's where I'm going to be happy, right? Thank you, Hannah. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. I'm adding that for you now. Hello, Ash. How are you doing? Katrina, I do offer personal questions after the general reading. You can attach that to a super chat. Otherwise, I do have long form personal readings. Thank you, Carla, for clarifying the email. Welcome back, Shayla. Are you with the Backstreet Boys right now? It was the Backstreet Boys, right? Strength in the reverse and the Magician. You have a hater. Pure and simple, you have a hater, okay? Whoever this is that is manipulative, controlling, or literally likes to use spells, they wanted to see you not be able to achieve your dream because they felt like you needed to do something they would choose for you or because they are jealous of what you have, what you offer, what people like about you. Hello, Natasha. How are you? Was it Eminem? My bad. You're right. I think it could be, I think both could be true. I mean, I know Eminem did it. I don't know if I really want to call out how Justin Timberlake also is sexy back. Didn't Prince also respond to him like sexy never left? What are you talking about? We have the Two of Cups. Look, this is your offer. Remember at the beginning we have contract, right? There's a raise, a promotion, or a job offer, and it enables you to get this lovely cornucopia. And some of you are going to be like, Carmen, I don't even like Fruit of the Loom. Some of you are going to be like, what is a cornucopia? Is everything you want, okay? So just be chill. It's a good thing. Have you ever had a Christmas where, you know, maybe there were 3-4 things you really wanted and you walked away and you were like, somehow I got everything I wanted. I would like to thank my family and God. This is someone who's, despite major adversity and people not believing in them and having to like really stick with it over a long period of time, they're getting what they want. So your hater, they're gonna hate this. They're gonna hate this so much. Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Cups. They were not able to convince you to give up. This is someone who wanted to convince you you couldn't do what you were supposed to do, that you didn't have what it takes to be a musician or an author or graduate from college. They're wrong. Hopefully they could just turn this around and be happy for you. Hopefully, right? Hello, Josh. How are you doing? Hello, Lotus. Hello, Mihai? I hope I said that right. And hello, John. This is the Pause Tarot. What else do we have? Yep. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Wands. So here's you manifesting what you want, but also doing the work required to get where you're supposed to be. And then here's this Queen of Cups in the reverse. Family member, friend, or for some of you, romantic partner who's threatened by it. Three of Wands, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands. Good for you. You just been like, I don't know. I know I have to do A, B, and C, so I'm going to do that. And I know this is where I'm supposed to be, or I know this is what I'm supposed to do. It'll eventually get where it needs to. And then I'll get this opportunity. You had faith in it, even though other people were like, psh, that's not going to happen. You're getting rewarded for that faith. Hello, Familia. Oh, your name's Carmen. That's awesome. Welcome. Hello, April. How are you doing? Hey, John, it's cool if you don't believe, but can we at least, like, I don't know, be somewhat respectful? We have the King of Wands. And the Eight of Wands in the reverse. There are going to be times where people just don't understand what you have to offer or how committed you are to making things happen. In part because they don't know how to be committed. They don't know how to be dedicated to something like that. They don't know how to pursue that. They don't have a passion like that. You know, whether it's I play the guitar every day or I've played piano for 40 years, we've got someone who has that confidence and that drive and never gave up. And that's why this contract or this raise or promotion or whatever is coming in. We've got Ten of Wands in the reverse, Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups. I know some of you are going to look at this card and be like, but Carmen, that talks about love. I know. Remember we talked about cornucopia being like what you want? What you really, really want? I really, really, really want a promotion and a love life. Like, this is the universe saying you've been working so hard, okay? You've been doing what you need to. Have you been perfect? No, but you've had issues, not just in finances or feeling connected to people or romance, right? Multiple places in your life. So we want things to feel like they're coming together for you. Like once you put this piece in the puzzle, you can solve for the rest of it, right? Hello, Lionel. How are you doing? High Priestess in the reverse, and the Ten of Swords. The person who wished for your persistence to not pay off, or who wanted to see you give up on your dream, this is somebody who you may end up distancing yourself from, or this is someone who's experiencing an ending in their own life. Maybe they have to find a new job. Maybe they're no longer your romantic partner. Got to be careful what you wish on others because it comes back on you, you know? Oh, I hope that goes well for you, Josh. Ooh. The Moon in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. This is someone who attempted to hide how they really felt about your pursuit of this dream. Someone who would smile in your face, but delight when things were not working out, or when it seemed like maybe you might have to give up on it. And this could be talking about somebody who wanted to complicate things further with some sort of spell work. Even if it's just saying things like, I hope you fail. I hope you fail. They wanted you to feel like the plan or the path that you had chosen for yourself was something that needed to be replaced or updated because it didn't really suit them. That's not what they wanted for you. Okay, live your own life. Sheesh. This is the signs of the times. Hello, Chris. What else do we have? Action. Sunflower. Look, this is the difference between you and a lot of other people that you know. Some people have dreams and they just think about them at nighttime when they're dreaming. Other people have dreams and they do stuff about it. They're like, oh, you know what would help me actually like achieve that dream is if I did X, Y, Z. Hey, what are you doing today? Did you want to go to the mall? Nobody talks like that anymore. Nope, sorry, I'm doing things to achieve my dream today. I'm busy. I know you want to go like, I don't know, troll for babes or whatever, but I'm learning really important chords on my guitar. I'm meeting important people who will give me advice on how to achieve what I want. I'm working overtime so I can get the things like the tools that I need, or so I can go to this like writing class. This person wanted you to give up. They wanted you to feel like everything was so difficult and it would never really happen for you. I guess maybe I should just do what that person tells me to. Instead, you took action. I'm proud of you. That's why you're getting this good news. You're getting some sort of contract. You're getting some sort of major progress because you've actually done the work. When everybody else was lazy, you were like, nah, I'm busy. Why are you getting up at 5 a.m.? Because I got to go for a run before I start my work. You know? Hello, how's it going, Nah? This is the Cat's Eye Tarot. Three of Pentacles, work. Empress in the reverse. So now we have somebody who felt like they were actually getting paid better for the work that they were putting in than you. Looking at you being successful, and it seems like it's kind of a quick jump, right? Maybe you start making like 50K more per year than you used to. Maybe you go from like minimum wage to like over 6 figures. There's a big jump here that makes that hater of yours all of a sudden feel like they don't have much justification for their hate. All of a sudden it's like, uh-oh, I thought you were going to give up on that. I didn't think you were going to be successful on that. And now I'm mad. So especially if this is something that garners you some sort of like recognition, you're in the public eye, that kind of thing. This could be someone who's extremely jealous because they feel like your success means that their time with you is limited, that you're going to find someone to replace them. But they're not talking to you about what they're afraid of. If this is a family member, this is pure competition. You know, you're not supposed to make more money than me, or you're supposed to learn your lesson and realize that I was right instead of like being validated. Sorry. Y'all know I like to drop stuff. It's just a rock. It's okay. Are you okay, Rock? The Rock says it's fine. Not the actor, just to clarify. Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Fool. Now they have to admit they're wrong. Couldn't you have just failed and not gotten your dreams? Couldn't you have given up on the thing that makes you feel like you are alive just so that I could feel better about being right? Like, how dare you? Do you need some new friends? Do you want to hang out with the collective for a little bit? Because with friends like these, who needs enemies? Four of Swords. Yeah. You're over here like, you know what? I think I need a little bit of time to myself. Ten of Cups. Eight of Wands. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Look, sometimes when you get the dream job, or you get married to the dream partner, or you buy your dream house, or your life looks perfect to other people, if there are people who are jealous of you, you might look around and realize that a lot of the people that you thought were your friends, or a lot of the people that you thought would cheer you on, are actually not there. You might look around and realize that your success has basically built an island for you, and there's nobody else who can swim to that island. I'm just going to tell you right now, let the people who don't know how to support you or be loving towards you when things are going well for you, let those people walk away. Don't beg anybody to be there and supportive and like in your inner circle, because you're going to be able to identify the people who actually are there and actually are supportive, or the people who do want to root you on. Don't focus on the things that are not going well, and the people that you know you don't want to invest in anymore, or the people who weren't really wanting to see you be successful. Because that time is time that you can invest in people who actually do want to see you do well. So embrace it. It might feel a little bit lonely for a short while, or you might have to, you know, rethink who is your best friend and who deserves to have, you know, access to the vault of your secrets. It's not easy, but you realize that it enables you to avoid the drama. It enables you to distance yourself from the toxic people who would make your happy life stressful. It doesn't mean you're going to be by yourself. You're just moving. So say your goodbyes to the Queen of Cups in reverse, the people who don't want to support you. Because there's new people, there's a new community coming in for you with this world. You might literally be moving. But there's new energy here. There's new people that want to like promote you or celebrate you. Hello, CBS, how are you doing? Hello, Darren. Don't say that. That's like dangerous for my ego. Hello, Nash. How are you doing? Hello, Deepak. Hello, Edwin. Hello, Rushana. How are we doing? Hello, Crazy. Shabam, how are you doing? Thank you for subscribing. Josh, I know minimal about astrology. I have some stuff like posted, and I like the CoStar app. but I am not, like, I would not call myself an astrologist. All right, so we have the moon, Knight of Petals or Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Crystals or Two of Swords. What I see is like the old inner circle and the new inner circle. So you're going to have people that you are not associating with anymore, or friends that you just kind of grow distant from, maybe even family members, right? But you also have this new community that's sprouting up overnight. Again, possibly because you're moving. Maybe you're just more mobile with your work. But just because it's a little bit murky now, or it's a little bit difficult to see how things are going to shake out, doesn't mean you need to be any like negative about it. After all, you've remained positive and kept the faith on being successful in a situation where a lot of people expected you to fail. So I think you already know how to do that, right? How's Grace doing? Hello, Teresa. The Empress in the reverse. The Five of Jars, which is the Five of Cups. You know, you want to think that when you pursue something that's important to you and you're living the life that you want to live, that people are going to be happy for you, but it really just kind of underscores that there are a lot of people who get to, you know, 30, 40, 50, or 60 and feel like they have wasted time, or they have missed an opportunity that they should have taken. You're making people feel uncomfortable, not because you're doing so well, but because it highlights for them the dreams they didn't follow or the successes that they didn't work hard enough at. Is that really your fault? That you have that dedication, or that you knew what you were supposed to be doing? It's not your fault. And the people who want to be supportive will be. You'll find them. The Queen of Pentacles is suggesting there's absolutely some improvement in your finances. Just be very cautious in terms of how you approach managing your finances. You may have some people who come out of the woodwork and want to borrow some money. Let's just please make sure that those are people who have good intentions. And hey, why not have some sort of like written document about when this money is to be paid back, and like if there's like any kind of like, you know, fine if you miss a date, you know? Let's be professional about this. But I do think there's going to be someone who asks to borrow money. Someone who may not have the ability to pay it back. So, you know, just ask the right questions. And we have the High Priestess. This has come through multiple times for you. So I do feel like your intuition is guiding you, and it has for a long time. So don't give up on it now, or don't diminish its value in your life at this point. Okay, let's dive into the personal questions. We're going to go with the Noisy Tarot. Hello, Gemini. How you doing? So what do we need to share for Hannah? What does Hannah need to know, please? What does Hannah need to know? Sun in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse, 2 of Wands in the reverse, and Justice in the reverse. So there's something that has not been made public, or you haven't been told. Something that you don't realize. It's like two people who you think are mad, and somebody has decided to forgive them. The easiest way to apply this energy would be like saying the best friend that you were consoling over the weekend, who had to break up with their significant other after multiple, you know, disappointments or betrayals, is already back in a relationship with that person. We have like untreated wounds, right? Like resentment that somebody's carrying forward, because it's like, well, whatever, I guess that happened, but I don't want to change anything. So I'm just going to go right back. Judgment, Seven of Wands. I feel like you're protective of this person and you were happy to hear that they were like distancing themselves from probably a romantic partner, right? It's not over. They're going back. There's a part 2, part 3, part 50, whatever it is. It's gonna be a problem again. So it's like a temporary success. You were able to get away from that, but then you're still doing it. You went right back, you know? I do know who she is, yes. So with the Hanged Man in the reverse, this is like you are hoping somebody's going to change their perspective, but they're going right back into the same old pattern. And I don't think you're supposed to be blaming yourself, okay? If someone is unwilling to learn this lesson, it is not your responsibility to convince them to. This is somebody who's struggling with temptation or giving in. Their self-control is mediocre. Sorry. But it is. And that's just like kind of how it is, I guess. All right. That's fair. Hello, Robert. How are you doing? Hello, Dwayne. Hello, Mac. What's going on? Yep, exactly. All right. So for those of you that are looking at this reading and hoping that this is about the general anyways, is about your financial or your professional / career. If you have, how do I want to frame it? If you have actions that still need to be addressed to make sure that this abundance comes your way, that's what I'm trying to pull out of the tarot deck right now for you. So I want you to pick 1, 2, or 3, and the little like to-do list or like what's in your way will be tied to that number. What do we have for 1? For 1, we have 5 of Swords in the reverse and the 3 of Swords. Forgiveness. There's a block here for you from an emotional standpoint, and you might be like, Carmen, why does it matter if I forgive that person from 5 years ago who stole my stuff? Like, I just want my promotion. They're not tied. You might be surprised how much your energy, how you feel about other things, and your ability to let go of that energy, how that impacts your mood, your motivation, whether or not you can really go after what your goals are. This is saying there's something you need to let go of or you need to forgive. Once you release that, it's much easier for you to draw in that abundance or that offer. What about for pile 2? Would you like to explain that, Aaliyah? I'm just curious. For pile 2, please. High Priestess. And the 2 of Swords. That's 2 2s, okay? And it's pile 2. So the number 2 is important for you. There might be an important choice approaching you. And I feel like most people are going to tell you that's not the right choice. And you know what is the right choice? Gosh, where has that happened before? Oh, I know, your actual career choice. Look, there's going to be somebody here who feels like they know better than you. And pile 2, your job is to remember that you've got a pretty good grasp on things. But this is saying you need to make the choice. You might be resisting what other people are telling you, but you haven't made the choice yet. So go ahead, do that thing, follow through with it, and then you draw in that abundance. And what about for pile 3, please? Hello, Steve. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry that you think that's what I'm doing, Aaliyah. I'm genuinely here because I would like to help people improve their life. So please don't judge what you do not understand. There are people who have been watching my channel for a while, and I think they're a pretty good judge of character. Nonetheless, I wish you a good day. For pile 3, what do we have? 5 of Pentacles. Page of Wands in the reverse. So there's something that needs to be addressed regarding your finances. It could be who has access to your bank. It could be paying off a debt. It could be working out a payment plan. But there is a conversation that needs to be had regarding your money, how you're paying things, who you owe money to. When you deal with this, things shift for you positively with regards to the offer or the promotion. Hello, Lennis. How are you doing? Hello, Alp. How you doing? All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for hyping.